Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is the Season 11 A Division, and we are here in Week 3, joined by our newcomer, Mr. Aiden.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, how are you feeling about your season so far? But remember, this is only up till Week 2.
Yeah. Feeling quite hard a bit. Still learning.
Yeah. It's your first real time in A Division, so don't worry too much, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this started. Here we have Biggest Magias, also known as Big Arms Boy or Albie, going up against War Pig. I didn't realize before this has double R's, which I think is funny. As Royal Bewear Force. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Gyapdos, Ursaluna, and Hoopa will run this game. Hell, even Clefable. I feel like Chi-Yu maybe can't break Clefable.
I was about to say Chi-Yu might be strong here as well.
Actually, I don't know if it will be very good. It's because I don't think it can go specs when there's Gyapdos. It wouldn't really want Scarf. But not only that, Hoopa Unbound has like 154 base Bedef. And Clefable obviously resists Dark, but also has is very bulky and can run AV comfortably. I feel like Chi-Yu might actually struggle to get through this team. And of course, Urshifu, because this is Rapid, so it's the water one, will struggle to get through Ogerpon with Water Absorb. And Slowking. Slowking can't stop it with it can't be stopped with CC on that side either. I actually think Warpig might even just win on matchup, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that.
I wonder how easily Hoopa can get through Toxapex though, or Bear. I think they should be able to manage it. It's good, but their offensive capabilities are a lot higher, you know.
Yeah, he's got lots of offense on his side to break Toxapex and a Gliscor, I think.
Yeah. Alright, so Terras for this week are Terra Dark on the Chi-Yu and the Terra Water on the Ogerpon. So let's get this shit started.
Can it only go Terra Water?
Yeah, so all the Ogerpons can only Terra to their own type.
Oh, okay.
Which half defeats the point of Terra, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, one of them got replaced.
Yep, so this is Warpig's first... I suppose I should have mentioned that, I kind of forgot. This is Warpig's first game in this season, as he took over for Nick after he just didn't want to play. Also, what is this name? Clef Table? Hello? Alright, yep.
What a name.
Actually, this is really funny. Got Yachi? Yeah, buddy. Yachi Acrobatics. Oh shit, GG. Low-key, Yachi Acrobatics would actually be fucking fire, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be cool tech.
I don't know how good it is, but it would be really cool. We love trading rocks. Knocking off the Glow King early, I think, is good. Eject button is interesting. Oh, actually, yeah. I always get confused between eject button and emergency exit. No, not emergency exit. Fuck, what's the other item?
Red card?
Yeah, I think so. I always get them confused by who gets taken out. So, eject button, you get hit, you send the... No, yeah. So, knocking off the eject button doesn't activate it. Because he's still got to use his chilly reception.
Right.
Why is that the case? That's so weird.
Eject button,
Because normally the items activate before the effect. Like when you knock off someone with Rocky Helmet, you take the Rocky Helmet damage, right? Or even like Colberberry.
Rocky Helmet.
What's that?
Maybe just only Rocky Helmet and Colberberry that just actives.
Maybe, but that would be very odd, I feel. Anyway, that's kind of another thing. But yeah, just something I noticed that I thought was odd. Sub SD might be kind of fire here, low key. But can that break Toxapex even? Especially if it has Haze? Gunk Shot. Oh my god, wait a minute. Did you fucking... Okay, he does it again. He misses. Alright, well now's your chance. Okay, you Baneful, that makes sense. Horn Leech, does that work when he's behind a sub? It does. Well, what do you know?
It does.
It makes sense that it would. I just wasn't sure. 58%. Wow. And Rocky Helmet. Jesus. Man, you know, buddy, you're kind of an asshole.
He just got shut down.
Between Poison and Rocky Helmet, it's just like... Is he gaining? I can't tell. He went for the double protect. That's... Yeesh. I mean, at that point, that was your best option, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, honestly, that's not the greatest trade ever, but I feel like you'd rather just remove Toxapex, especially...
Is annoying.
Yeah, it's just an annoying Pokemon. And when you still have Ursaluna, Zapdos, and Hoopa, you're kind of still okay on the offensive side. I think it's kind of an okay trade. Ice Beam him. Protects. Does it have Ice Beam? It does.
Yeah.
He called it. He made the correct turn by U-turning last time and this time. Goes out to Tink. Yeah, honestly, I don't think Clef can hit Tink. I take that back. It's way stronger with... I knew it could learn that, but I did not think it would do that much damage.
Is it Life Orb, Magic Guard, or something?
Could be. I don't know. We don't know what its item is. It definitely could be, though. Damn, that takes some balls to swap that in. Getting spikes up is annoying. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry, I had an aneurysm for a second there. Yeah, I don't know why you would go for that second layer of spikes at the cost of your Gliscor. I definitely think that was a misplay.
So it's definitely not Boots Chi that. And
no, it's definitely Scarf, I would imagine, or Specs, but either way. He's now, because he's forcing the switch, because with half special attack, you're not doing much. But with forcing the switch, he basically gets a free kill here, honestly.
True.
Yeah.
Yep, Earth Power.
Shifu. The bear can honestly take that if it was built, like, if
it was...
was
basically a free Earth Power, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a free guaranteed kill. Like, there was nothing to stop that. Man, you'd kind of wish that could have done something. I hate this. Emu 1-0 Australia. Fuck you, Warpig, you dick. You know who else is 1-0 Australia? Not you, bitch. British fuck. You guys are 1-0 America. Suck a dick. What the fuck? This is not a Scarf set? Why?
Agility.
I love that. Please be Scarf. I want to witness Scarf speed twice. Third time, you mean... It's gonna be third time when I see Beyond bring it against me next week. Jesus Christ. That's kind of funny. I actually really fuck with that. Oh, it's Citrus? Why?
Oh, Yeah, okay.
Right. Well, that didn't work. I mean, I like that he named this thing Bear too. That is not a bear, sir. Oh, and it's Scoffed or it's Specs? He said no Scarf makes me sad, so it must have been Specs then. That's...
Specs on
the Deoxys.
Oh, Deoxys, okay.
Because I assume it was, like... He said it's not Scarf, which makes sense, because +2 Zapdos would not outspeed each Scarf. But then also, it was locked in because it tried to Psychic the Hoopa.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming it was Specs. He fucking lives that, barely. Getting the Brick Break off to kill it. Shadow Sneak his ass. Nope. Bear... I don't know if Bear lives this anymore. It does not. Man, seeing Warpig lose like that is really crazy.
Scarf Urshifu as well?
What was
that?
I don't think so. It just outspeeds them.
Or just, yeah, okay.
Honestly, this was such an odd game to, like, so many points. I do not rate stacking the Gliscor. I also don't know what happened with the eject button. I assume eject button was to make it an Urshifu check. But honestly, was that even...
Maybe?
Was that even worth it? I mean, it did more than you'd like it to.
Does it eject him or the Urshifu?
It ejects him. It would be like... if you Surging Strikes him, only the first one would hit kind of deal, I think, is how it was supposed to work. Would be my guess.
Because I never used a check button.
No, I don't think I had to, though. That's like... That's one of those items that you either use it because you think it's funny, or you just kind of are, like, really actually good and know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's a very niche item, though, just in general. I will say I do like this Clefable set.
Very odd game, a bit.
Yeah.
Like 2 sub sets as well.
Yeah. I do think this Gyarados set is interesting. Agility sub acro. Oh, I assume the last move would have been CC. But honestly, is acro even worth bringing when you have to sub down to a Citrus Berry to make it work when you can just bring Brave Bird? Actually, if he was Brave Bird, he would have killed right there.
You're probably right, since Deoxys is flimsy.
Well, I mean, it's not that flimsy, but it's just that extra 10 base power should probably have done 10% more. Because it goes from 110 to 120. It might have actually been a roll, would be my guess, actually. Hold up. Damage.
Could be.
Because like 10% more of one base or 110 move is 121, which is... it depends how it scales. If it's like... It's because it's exponential, so it might be more... Anyway, 1 second, I'm going to calculate this. Zapdos, offensive versus Deoxys.
Maybe if it was like sword stance instead of agility, it probably killed.
Well, that's the thing. If it wasn't agility, then it didn't outspeed and would have just died anyway. So, I'm going to assume that this is an adamant set because of the fact that it's supposed to be running agility. I'm assuming if it knew it would outspeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. This has some defense in it. I'm just going to assume it's like max HP. So, max HP from the Gyarados. Acrobatics was 69 to 81. We see it does 77. Brave Bird would have done 75 to 88. So, it would have needed a max roll.
Yeah,
but that's
a max roll.
That's assuming like max HP. It might have been like only some HP. Yeah, I think Brave Bird would have been the play over Acro. It's an interesting set, but it feels kind of gimmicky in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like agility sub is fine, but I feel like Citrus with Acro is kind of gimmicky over just running Brave Bird. Because what did you get? You dealt 77, was it? Yeah, 77% to the Deoxys and then died, whereas you would have... Or, like, you either do 77 and die, or you kill it and take 27 from recoil. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, yeah, I don't know. Felt weird. That's my thoughts. Let's move on. Oh fuck, it's my game next. Why is it my game? Alright, next up we have me as Average Arbok going up against Slippy Slippery, also known as the GOAT himself, Galactic Greninja, or just Sean. Now, I must say, I was terrified of this game, because he is Sean, the, 4-time champion, as he does.
I
Anyway.
would be terrified too if I first seen
yeah.
Sean.
I have Terra Grass Ogerpon as it needs to be, and Terra Fighting Rhyperior versus his Terra Fairy Mesprit. Have fun on Manchespin. The big four I expected. I didn't expect the fifth. My goated Tentacruel. I'm not gonna lie, that Tentacruel set was low-key like one of the best sets that I've made. Yeah. So this was a balloon set that was meant to check an Ursaluna, but Ursaluna didn't come, so I was more than happy to just lead it and set up rocks. Him terroring and calm mining turn 1 low-key kind of scared me. I really did not fuck with that. That scared me. But at that point, I was quite scared, so I decided I needed to get damage off, and then I could come in and revenge it afterwards.
Ooh, the crit.
No, I mean, the crit didn't actually matter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Giant Kiss anyways.
Yeah. So now, at this point, Ogerpon has a small chance to simply win right here. After rocks and the SD that I pick up after Embody Aspect, which we also live and move from Mesprit, which I calc to make sure. But this could basically one-shot anything that didn't get either the lowest roll possible or bonk. So now this. Here is where I'm going to spoil a little bit. This Gholdengo happens to be max HP, max Fizz Def, and with like it's just bulky enough that it's guaranteed to live the rocks plus knockoff at +2. It has it's literally like 98% max after rocks, I think. So I think this was a max roll.
Jesus.
And it's like, it depended on how much defense he had, which I knew. But in my opinion here, I didn't have any other option. I just needed to hope that it killed, which, it didn't. And thus, he killed No Prego. Now, it's at this point that I start being stupid, because I was like, well, shit, what do I do? So, Mr. 007 here, Squirtle, I just sent out because, it outspurts Gholdengo. I kind of forgot Lantern existed, to be honest, and that it's such an easy... Well, not even just Water Absorb, but it's just that it's such an easy check. This agility was meant for Darkrai, but, like, there was no point in ever doing that. Which, as I said, I kind of forgot Lantern existed. It was dumb.
And he doubled back.
Yeah, he yeah, we just... At this point, I was like, yeah, okay, Inteleon, I may as well just let you die. Yeah, so we let him die. He brings in Screamtail. Now, here is where I was stupid. So this Tentacruel set was the one that I worked really hard on. It was designed to 1v1 Gholdengo in a way that it would have like it was a 5% chance to 3-hit KO, so I could switch in Swords Dance and then knock off to kill it. But that was assuming max special attack, which was what it needed to do so. So this actually worked even better than it would have, knowing that it was max defense. But because I didn't get to use it how I planned on, I didn't really have a plan on how to use it. So I was just like, yeah, we'll just do what it was intended to in Swords Dance and attack. However, I forgot he's a Screamtail. His whole thing is being a dick with Encore. Yeah, so I played the first, like... this is also something, because he did so little to me and I had recovery, I actually considered just staying in and setting up. And at the end of the day, maybe that was the correct play. I'm not 100% sure anymore, to be honest. Because that's the thing. Over time, he'll only end up doing like 1 or 2% to me each turn. Like, look at that. But he can always just on-call me. But eventually, he would want to switch, right? So it made sense. Yeah. I think it just made sense to stay in. Because I don't know. Because Lantern just comes in and Volt switches, and then I'm hurt and still locked into Encore anyway. Like, still locked into... Yeah. I made the correct decision to switch, I think. Terrapagoose here was, I think, also the correct mon to switch into. Fun fact, I meant to have Earth Power, but I misclicked and did Earthquake. However, it actually does more to Lantern, which I think is funny. Yeah, that's my shell broken. In comes Dark right now, and he just happens to hit the Focus Blast, which kind of sucks dick. And then I have to risk another one.
Wicked Blow?
I U-turned. I don't even know if I had it at that one. This time, I don't make the same mistake, and yep.
The knockoff was pretty good.
Just I wanted to remove these lefties.
Yeah. But I think Darkrai just...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember what this Urshifu set was, but I think it was GG already. And having Dazzling is just, yep, that's... I'm surprised I fucking lived, honestly. But I didn't have enough damage. I remember thinking to myself, that, like, I need this, like, sucker to crit, but even then I didn't think it would do enough, and I was right. Even the crit sucker didn't do enough, which really sucks, to be honest. I definitely think this game was winnable, but even in saying that, I think I'm pretty proud of how this went. 38% Darkrai, 12% Lantern, and 11% Screamtail. I mean, that's the thing. Lantern and Screamtail both died to Rocks damage if they tried to switch in again. And Darkrai was one hit away from dying too. So, like, at the end of the day, it was a very close game. And honestly, had he missed that Focus Blast, I may have won. And
if he missed it, he'd probably been... I don't know. Did this...
That's the thing, right? Terra Starstorm didn't kill, but it would have done the 38%, which then meant that Hentai could have killed it, which then meant... Because that's the thing, Hentai, I think, could have beaten the rest of the team anyway. Again, Goldango and Lantern both died to Rocks, and Screamtail can't beat a Tentacruel that's just spamming Poison Jab.
Yeah.
So if the... Terra Starstorm had done that 38%, and then it would have died, and then, yeah. I don't know. I think it's still my fault for fucking up with Inteleon here. I don't know why I fucking did that. That was just really dumb. Yeah.
What was your other move on Inteleon? Your last move?
I think it was Ice Beam or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
It was something like that. But, yeah. Yeah. Also, I wonder how different the game would have gone had I Poison Jabbed initially. Because that's the thing. The Goldango was at 2%. So even if it did try to, I'm immune to Poison Jab, he just dies to Rocks anyway. You know what I mean?
Hmm. BGA on 2%.
Yeah. And the crazy part is that was a high roll. I also realized, had I been Life Orb on this guy, I might have actually just fucking won. Because I would have had 5 hits to, like, I would have killed at least 4 Pokemon in those 5 hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I killed this Mesprit here. I obviously killed the Virizion. If I was Life Orb, I killed the Goldango. I think guaranteed. Because that's the thing. This was like
max defense.
Yeah, it was like max. Ogerpon with a Life Orb at +2. Yeah. So even without rocks, Life Orb knockoff to max Goldango is 102% even without rocks. So had I been the Life Orb set instead of the Meadow Plate set that I went with, I think I did just win because I killed the Goldango. Yeah. I probably then killed either Screamtail or Lantern after that, and then I don't think Darkrai could 1v4 my team, Actually, maybe a low-key could have with, like... Well, no, it couldn't one-shot Inteleon, even though it could one-shot Tentacruel, Terrapagos, and Urshifu. But also, it couldn't kill Terrapagos without its shell being broken, I think. So, had the shell not been broken, yeah. But then it also would have needed to hit, 2 Focus Blasts as well. I don't know. You live and you learn. I think the game went fairly well, even with my stupidity.
It's a 3-0, correct?
Yeah, 3-0. But his team had a total of 61% health left. Like, 2 Pokemon literally just died to rocks. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just such a good player.
Yeah. And this was him, like, barely having time to prep, he said, which,
Oh, really? That's what he said.
Yeah. I know he was busy. We had to delay our game and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? To Potato Z, also known as Rotom Washington Wizards, or just Washtom, going up against YouTube Lance or Seattle Supersonics. I didn't think his team name there for a second. Now, let's be real here. Lance is the GOAT. However, there is a Terrastella, probably Scarf and Namoris on the opposing side, and that can honestly just win games on the spot.
I forgot he has the boy skin.
Yeah, except his can't Terra, unlike yours,
Yeah.
Then he's also got the Terra Fairy Thorns. Honestly, I'm kind of here for Thorns. I think it's a funny dude. I like Thorns.
Yeah, the robotic Tyranitar.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as real Tyranitar, but it's kind of fun, right? He leads Blaziken and Thorns. Willowing, I think, was a really good turn 1 play. It really hampered that Terra Blast damage.
Yeah.
Low-key, I don't even know. I don't know if that was even the right play, though. Genuinely, I think the correct thing would have just been Sword Stance and try to break whatever you can immediately. Like, if he Sword Stance gets 1 or 2 kills, that's already a great way to start Blaziken's ends. Like, that's a great way to start the game, trading 2 for 1, if you know what I mean.
Why would he run U-turn, though?
Momentum.
A speed boost.
Just to get momentum. But that's the thing. It's clearly not meant to be a breaking Blaziken like how yours was always run. It's not meant to break the game open or sweep. However, maybe it should have been. Like, Willow's actually fine if it allows you to Sword Stance easier.
Willow's fine, but U-turn's questionable for me.
It just depends on what it's meant to be used for. He probably expected it to switch there. However, he wanted to set rocks.
Rocks, that's fair enough.
And spikes.
Spikes as well.
Shelter is such a funny fucking name for a move, I think. What is this ape doing? Is it... Oh, it's Encore. Okay, cool.
Encore.
I was going to say, I thought it might be Final Gambit. He swaps out Ice Punch him, Ice Punch him, Ice Punch him. Shadow Claw.
Shadow Claw.
That does not get the job done.
Skin,
and with Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet combo.
Okay. Definitely defensive. Maybe?
It's probably mixed. Oh. I wonder if that crit mattered. I don't think it did. It's Terra Fairy and he's +2. However, he does just have a Ninetales. Low-key, was it the right play to sack? I feel like going to Goodra would have been the better option. Goodra's like a Spadef monster, right?
Yes, it is. Or is it the other way around?
No, it is. It was being, like, facetious.
Oh.
I think that's the right word, anyway. Yeah, I just ran a calc. Literally just max HP, nothing else. Blizzard does 23%. Why would you not just go to Goodra and let it tank that? A setup Garchomp can still be very good later on. Or even just, like, later on, having Rough Skin Rocky Helmet chip on something could be phenomenal. I don't know.
Yeah, probably for the ape, if he still had it.
Yeah. The sub boulder is kind of sweet. Zen Headbutt? Really? And Life Orb?
Maybe for stab? I don't know.
I mean, it is stab, but I don't understand this set. That's weird. That doesn't feel right.
I just noticed he has no removal as well.
Correct. His only removal on his entire team is Bramblegast, and didn't come. So yeah. Latias is nice there. Get that Willowed instead of your, fighting type. Not your fighting type, your physical attacker.
If he has Willow, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Sword Stance.
No, not... Like, having Willow SD dual stab would have been fine, but he's definitely not a Willow SD U-turn set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also think bringing Samu in here was good. However, you kind of got fucking predicted, buddy. I do love the aqua jetting for the 6% to just do something. Good job, Samurott. You did nothing. Man, and even here, like, is it worth that? Megahorn is cool. But, I don't know. The Ice Shot to finish it off. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was a massive waste of a boulder. And even this, that was a risk. You
Special Blaziken? Okay.
Yeah. And see,
fair enough.
Okay.
And hit it twice.
Yeah, that's lovely. I know. I'm sorry I'm going to do this to you again, Lance. I know you said before that you don't like that I assume the worst. I don't know. Why? Maybe, actually, no. Maybe this time I can let it go. I mean, you still have full health Porygon, but I'm assuming Porygon is meant to be an Enamorous check, and that's can be at CC'd, and this could get U-turned. Although it's a special, so I don't even know if it would have CC. I don't know. Maybe... Actually, no. Annihilate was definitely the right call to make. It wasn't going to do anything to Enamorous, and it wasn't going to do anything to Goodra. Well, actually, CC would have been really nice into it, probably. And Encore is obviously nice for the Shelter set. I think it might have still been the right. You don't really have any good switch-ins to it with Donphan and Latias solo. Yeah. I think it was fine this time. Then you get the Latian for free.
Brick Break. Okay.
Why is that? It's fucking stab. What is this fucking Blaziken set? Oh yeah, right. For Royal. That was stupid of me, you're right.
But other than that,
No, yeah, it would definitely be for Aurora Veil. But in saying that, why even go with Fire Blast in that case? Use, like, Blaze Kick. Like, I'm really curious. Potato, I hope you watch this, and I hope you can tell me why Fire Blast. Like, we know it's, like, the strongest fire move, but it's also a special fire move. And while Blaziken has got, like, is a very good mixed attacker, like, it's 120 attack, 110 special attack, so it's kind of fine. I don't know if I like Fire Blast U-turn Brick Break. I don't know. I
don't really understand this Blaziken set, to be honest.
No. I don't see...
Like, I understand the Brick Break for Aurora Veil, but I'm not sure
What else has Lance got on his team? Lance's other Pokemon are Cinderace, a King Gambit, Florges, Weezing, and yeah, that's it. And honestly, none of that matters. Like, King Gambit will take more damage from Brick Break than it will Fire Blast. Florges is going to eat both for fucking breakfast. Weezing is going to eat both for breakfast. Like, I don't know. I don't see... And Cinderace exists, but Fire Blast is resisted anyway. Like, I don't see where Fire Blast is more useful than Blaze Kick. I don't know. I'm very curious about what that was meant to be. Yeah, nice 12%.
Should have Fire Blast, probably more damage, but
I don't know, maybe. I mean, that's the thing. Latias has a lot higher SPDEF, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it's like, what, 90 compared to, like, 130? What is Latias's?
I can see that, I guess.
Yeah, I was right. It is 90 defense, 130 SPDEF. But, like, and both are resisted, and it has high physical attack. However, Fire Blast is a high bounce power move. I don't know the specifics. Either way, I don't think it mattered. It was doing nothing either way. Terra Blast... Honestly, I'm surprised it did that little. And yeah, this is a Scarf and Amorous, as they usually tend to be. Now, the question is... Oh, the Ninetales. Does Ice Shard kill? Oh, it's a Scarf Ninetales. Okay.
Actually, I think he sent the base and it was Scarf Ninetales.
Well, I can tell just by looking, because that was a...
Yeah.
Look at it this way. Latias is 110 base speed, and Enamorous is 106, and Enamorous outsped Latias. Therefore, it's most likely Scarf. And then Ninetales is 109, I think. No, it can't be. It is... It is 109. Yeah. No, yeah, sorry, I was right. It can be, and it is. Because the 109 outspeeds the 106 if both are Scarfed. Right, yes. God, I'm a fucking legend. How did I know this thing's speed? Because, like, I said 109, I was like, that doesn't sound right. I googled it, and it was 109. Anywho, yeah, get shit on an Amorous or something. Yeah, Gudra's gonna eat Ninetales for breakfast. However, Porygon is gonna do fuck all too. And probably Dunphin. Conversion is so fucking funny.
Is this to stop the body press?
Probably. And also Charge Beam. This is such a funny set. Dragon Tail.
Okay.
He just kills that. I'm surprised it outspeeds. He must have had a... Well, actually, Gudra is just faster, actually. Interesting. The Blizzard there does, fuck all. And then here, we just gotta stall this out for a little bit. Because he's got Recover and Charge Beam to, rack up. So this is, this takes a minute.
Yep.
And then he starts using Shadow Ball once he reaches +2. This Porygon set, I don't know why you'd dedicate a Porygon to a Gudra check, but I very much think this was meant to check it specifically. Conversion to stop, to become a Ghost type and not be weak to Body Press.
Fighting.
And then Charge Beam, Recover, Shadow Ball to actually boost up and do damage and heal. Honestly, it's a very good set. Charge Beam is pretty niche, but low-key, it worked, and I'm here for it.
Yep. I like his prepping style.
Man, Lance is an anomaly, I can't lie.
Different.
No idea how that man operates, just full stop.
No idea.
But, yeah. Alright, moving on. Here we have Zeus Kurum, also known as... what's his name?
Zeus?
Manchespin City, there we go.
Yeah.
Going up against I Miss Hurricanes, also known as Hope's Peak Deoxys, or Josh.
Iron Valiant, scary.
It's always scary. However, I actually think Sylveon completely stops it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it learns anything that hits Sylveon hard.
Sylveon can hit Iron Valiant.
Yeah, it can probably one shot
Excalibur.
It can probably one shot Valiant. It won't one shot Bax, but it'll probably two shot. Same goes for Mandibuzz. That'll be like a 2 or 3 shot. Low-key, Sylveon looks really good this game.
Really does.
But conversely, Valiant I actually think this is like one of the harder Valiant matchups, low-key. But Bax and Moth and even Drill look fairly good. I think Drill looks really good, honestly. If you can chip down Manaphy to maybe 40% give or take, I think Excadrill can win.
Yeah.
And Zapdos will also need to be chipped. Maybe to probably about the same, 40-50% give or take. But SD Dual Stab Rock Slide looks really threatening this game.
It does.
Then Terras, we have Ground on Excadrill and Electric on the Great Tusk.
Electric on Great Tusk is interesting.
I assume it's to do more damage to Slowking. Because Slowking is a fairly good check to it. It resists... Well, actually, it doesn't resist ground, but it's so bulky, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very bulky.
In saying that, I do think that the lead Azelf was pretty predictable. It's been a great lead since Generation 4, when it was, introduced. And so he needs to get the fuck out of Dodge. He sends in Mandibuzz, which, makes sense. U-turn for free. Get your Zapdos in for free. Bring Moth back. U-turn again. Nice 7% crit. Muck is interesting. Again with U-turning people.
Okay.
Ice Punch him. Knockoff, okay.
Knockoff.
Bye-bye Boots.
Knockoff was nice.
Yep. I swear to God, people have clicked Knockoff for the last... literally every turn this game. He missed a Rock Slide. That's sad.
Heat Wave.
Yeah, look at that. That's what I was saying, and it, okay. Honestly, if he could, get Rocks up and Swords Dance, Rock Slide would have killed it. He is out of there.
Definitely.
And Manaphy, how much is... Oh, never mind, he doesn't... Yeah. That's the thing, though. He would need the Sand, because he doesn't outspeed Manaphy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking did damage. Is this Choice Band? Still one shot like that? That's crazy.
I love how the Turbo Blast is copying the Thunderbolt animation.
I always think that's funny. It's the same with Terra Stella, Terra Blast. It copies Draco Meteor, which I think is really funny. Damn, I did not expect that to Oko, to be honest.
I think it might be Choice Band.
No, it is not. Okay. I think he might have thought the same, though, considering he went to a 4 times weak to ground Pokemon. That did hella damage.
He might be AV.
It is possible. It didn't do that much, huh?
If he lift that Fire Blast.
Yeah, you might be right. Because that didn't do very much, and Moth is pretty strong.
But what did he do? Yeah, he switches out, okay.
Yeah, that crit really helps him.
Jesus. Okay.
But Manaphy's still a hard counter. And, Surf doesn't do too much. Muck. U-turns again. Back out to the drill. At least he doesn't have a flying type anymore. However, he does have a Levitate Mon. Oh, but it's Mold Breaker. How do I always forget about that shit?
Oh, yeah. The Mold Breaker ability.
Yeah. However, again, Manaphy's still here to ruin its day. That was
stayed in. Okay.
First off, risking that you even outspeed, because were you Scarfed? Did we see you? Hold on.
No, I don't think he was Scarfed.
Hang on.
I think.
Let's see here. Rock Slide, Swap, Earthquake, I think he might be. Every time we see it using a move... Oh no, here went Earthquake, Rock Slide. Okay, no, it's not Scarf then. No. So, I think staying in here full stop was stupid. And you don't know if you can outspeed it. All you've seen it do is Flip Turn, and, you've seen it Surf. But again, Flip Turn you will live, but Surf you fucking won't. And 2, you definitely don't kill it. Also, my head count was pretty close. I said about 40%, didn't I? That's funny.
Yeah. You could have went back into Mandibuzz.
Well, that's the thing. Both Mandibuzz and Baxcalibur were fairly safe. Both were reasonably safe. Not the safest. Manaphy does get Ice Beam, but honestly, if this was a Specs Manaphy Ice Beam, it probably won right here, not gonna lie. Actually, I don't know if it 2-code backs, but I don't know. I think staying in here and trying to kill this was a bad idea. He might have thought he would live a Flip Turn and that he would overpredict, but...
Yeah.
Is that even valid, though? This is one of those things that took me a long time to learn about risk-reward. is the risk of losing Excadrill worth the chance of earthquaking his Switch? And honestly, I don't think it is. Because, no, yeah, I don't think that was worth it at all.
If he still had Excadrill alive, still probably would have won the game for him.
Yeah, I definitely think it could have. Because it sped and killed both Muck and Tusk. And also Sylveon.
If he had Iron Head.
Which I assume
Sylveon.
he did. And it's like, I don't know. And like, Alluring Voice exists, but honestly, if you had gone to Mandibuzz and roosted, and then, I don't know what damaging move it fucking has, but I assume it has some damage. It probably has fucking Toxic. Just Toxic his ass. If you Toxic this Manaphy, and then just roost until it dies, Excadrill probably wins the game.
Yeah.
Also, this Dragon Dance was stupid. You literally just saw it use Alluring Voice. Why would you think it's not going to do it again? Yes, it's going to do it again. It's a super effective move, and now you're fucking dead. Zeus, what was that, man?
Questionable DD twice.
Yeah, and then Sylveon just comes and stops this. Look at that. Oh, wow, that did way more than I thought. And lowering Spadef? Whoa. But again, it's lefties. He swaps it out. Moonblast. Yeah, Muck still stops it, though. Loki did way more to Sylveon than I thought it would. Air Slash for 6. Flinch. I think this might be an AV Muck. It flinched again.
Oh, no.
Do you not have Roost on this set? Flinched again? Go on, keep going. Nope, it's dead. Oh, wow, that did nothing. Yeah, I think this might be like max bulk Muck or something. That's crazy. Get frozen. Okay, Poison Touch also works. Yeah, you can't.
What's the chance of the flinch on the Air Slash?
30%. Yeah, and that's GG gang. Why?
Okay.
Oh no, it's because Rapid Spin it was faster. You're going for any damage, maybe get one more kill. Yeah, I'll be honest. This was not a good game from you, Zeus. I don't think. I think you massively fucked up your use of Excadrill, your backs, and low key. I can actually excuse the muff. I think it was a reasonable assumption that it might have been banded. However, I think you should have done the calc for that and been able to tell whether it needed banned or not. I don't know. It just feels like an odd sack to go to. What was the alternative? Before we move on, what was another alternative play that would have been better? Yeah, so here he kills that. Low key, if it's already Terra to Electric, why not go Excadrill? Or even, like, Bax. I know, not Bax, you're fighting type. Maybe Excadrill, or... no, actually, I think it was a fine...
Fire Blast was the right play. It's probably an AV Tusk.
Yeah, I agree it's AV. But now I'm thinking a little bit more on it, I don't think this Moth would be able to do a lot just to the rest of the team. Sylveon and Muck kind of walled it too easily. Manaphy, I mean, it can learn energy Ball, which will hurt it, but I think Manaphy can probably win the 1v1. So I think it was a good idea to sack Moth to get damage on Tusk that would then allow Excadrill to beat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, so the Moth is fine, but I still think both Excadrill and Baxcalibur were misplayed.
Yeah, the backs.
Why would you Ice School Spear anyway? What was your move pool? Like DD, Spear, like
Glaive Rush.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would not have Glaive Rush like killed maybe? Maybe not killed. It's at 60%, but two of them would have killed. That I know for sure. And like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ice School Spear just does not do a lot of damage. But then again, you saw it had a Alluring Voice. Why would you try to set up in front of that? Or were you just too dead inside that you thought you needed the DD and to hit through confusion. Were you maybe at this point in the game that was your only out? I don't know. I think if you glaive rush, I think if you glaive rushed this Manaphy, you could have killed it maybe from here. Oh, dude, what the fuck? This Pokemon's a monster. What the fuck? Dude, Glaive Rush from, like, max attack Adamant to max HP 4 defense Manaphy does 57 to 67.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then even max HP, max defense does 45 to 53. You should not have SD'd here. You should have absolutely just gone for the kill. Even if you did it last time, you should have definitely this time. You know what I mean? That was... And if you didn't have Glaive Rush... Well, what the fuck were you doing? Scale Shot? I can see Scale Shot. And Scale Shot did 38 to 45. No, you still should have... Scale Shotted in that case, because Alluring Voice wouldn't not have killed you. You would have still outsped it and could have killed it. Yeah, I think this was just a massive misplay. And, like, with the Scale Shot speed boost... You probably would have been able to kill Tusk if it was built Spadef invested anyway.
It has high defense as well. Tusk,
it does have high defense, but it is at only 55. Although it's not super effective anymore. Hang on. Electric. Scale Shot would have done 42 to 49 to Spadef Great Tusk. However, again, Glaive Rush did 49 to 58, so Glaive Rush could have killed.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like this was dumb. Just relying on confusion.
Or DD. But
in saying that, he still... Let's think. I don't know. If he had killed the Great Tusk... Like, say he kills Manaphy and Great Tusk, then... Unless he's got, like, Iron Head, does it even learn that?
I think it learns Iron Head or Poison Jab, one of those.
Well, Ice Skull Spear 5-hit kills Sylveon if it's not defensive. And it definitely kills Muck, too. 77. Yeah. I don't know. To deal with Muck, you needed either Bax or Exca, and they did not need to set up. However, and Sylveon at least needed to be chipped to half for Valiant to deal with it. Not gonna lie, Mandibuzz kind of didn't do shit this game.
Nope, just /flinch.
But even then, it didn't even flinch enough to win the game with hacks or anything. It just, I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't great. Like, 3 Pokemon have, like, Sylveon beats it, Manaphy beats it, Zapdos beats it, Great Tusk beats it, and I guess, like, Muck can probably take it on. Well, no, it'll just roost the damage off. But even then, once you get poisoned, it becomes a lot harder to do that consistently.
Yeah.
I don't know, gang. I think Zeus fucked up.
I think so, a bit.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on, shall we? Oh, hey, it's your game. Next up, we have Lupus Fluvium, also known as London Umbreons, going up against Lord Aiden, also known as
Me.
Hellfire Houndoom. Yes, you. Yes. Bam, bam. Yeah. Thoughts? This is your time to shine, buddy.
I was scared of the Garkanackle.
Mr. God.
Because yeah, like the Terra Fairy or some other Terra.
It's Terra fighting. Why is it Terra fighting?
I have no idea.
Was it? Why? What? Why would you do that? Your enemy has Espathra. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I was expecting a dark Terra
Yeah, Terra Dark makes a lot of sense.
Because it just was my Sparthra.
Yeah.
Um,
Why fighting? That doesn't make any
like,
sense. What else has your team got again?
Gouging Fire. What's it called?
And maybe for the Crocodile?
Yeah.
Crocodile's the only thing on your team that it would ever be useful.
Toxicity.
Well, Toxtricity doesn't care for Terra. Like, Toxtricity would love Terra Fighting Garganacl.
Yeah.
And Gouging Fire is... It would prefer it over, like, Rock type. Well, what it actually... Rock type is weak to Earthquake, but... I do not rate this Terra Fighting. I remember being critical of your Terra Fire. However, I did not remember that he had Scissor at the time, so that's actually kind of valid.
Yeah, I was not expecting a Golem to come this match. Or
Golem, you mean?
Yeah, Golem.
Yeah, Golem's a fun guy. I'm so glad he actually got used.
Yeah. Which surprised me a bit this match.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Alright, so I'm also going to throw out, there is a lot riding on this game for both players. For both of them, winning this game is the main thing that can allow them to escape the curse of B Division. Whoever wins this, like, significantly increases their chances of staying in A.
I'm just here to win at this point.
Yeah, your whole goal is win enough games to not fall back to the depths immediately, right? You're not an A-Div player until you don't drop back down. So me and Nick are the only A-Div players. And also Drumknot won't fall, but shut up. He should have never been in B Division. Nick is just stupid. Yeah, alright, let's get moving. Lead bundle is a thing.
I was expecting...
Stunsport missed. I remember when I first saw that, my first thought was Ziggy had a hand in this. Did he have a hand in that?
No, there was this was all my prep.
Oh,
He just did the mocks for me.
Fair enough. Stunspore is just such a Ziggy move. Yeah, it gets webs up. That's fair.
Yeah, I was not risking another stun spore. That's why I sticky web.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good call. I think you made the right decision there. So he now... You knocked him off early, which is nice. Spin till you win. However, you're very painful now. And you also do nothing to him because he's no longer rock type. Did you... Oh, no, that's a turn after. Oh. I joined and noticed Golem was here. He is a man of duty. I'm so here for it. I love Golem. Yeah, so... I don't know if Garganacl was the correct thing to set up in front of... Well, actually, no, you were...
I was Covert Cloak.
Yeah, you were Covert Cloak. So Solcure, yeah. Actually, that was definitely the correct thing to set up in front of.
Right now, all my mons on this team have Covert Cloak.
All of them?
Except for
Rabombi. That's actually really fucking funny.
Yeah, I said to Bailey, I'm going to go mono Covert Cloak just for the Garganacl.
That's fucking hilarious. Normally people will dedicate like one Pokemon to be their cloak and dagger kind of deal. You're just like, nah, I'll bring Covert Cloak on everything.
Except for Thundurus as well. So
Thundurus and Rabombi. That's still 4 Pokemon though. That's crazy. Now I still kind of think this was a tiny problem. Fake Out is just kind of funny. I think he didn't realize that it was Covert Cloak at this point, or if he did, he didn't realize Fake Out is included with that.
Yeah, I think I Sucker Punch, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I was gonna say. You really, really needed Terra Blast. Not Terra Blast, you really needed Dazzling Gleam. What was your move pool?
I have the team.
Like Calm Mind, Terra Blast, Fire for the Sizzle. I assume you had Stored Power.
Calm Mind, Store Power, Roost, Terra Blast.
Roost. Okay, right. See, Rooster's good, but you kind of suffered from full move slot syndrome here. You needed Calm Mind, you needed Stored Power, you needed Terra Blast, but I also think you needed... I think you needed Dazzling Gleam.
D-Gleam, yeah.
Otherwise, you just couldn't beat this Grimmsnarl. Look at you. You're at +3, and you're still going to lose to a Grimmsnarl. You know what I mean?
And then you're saying, Aiden.
Yeah, because I'm like, why are you fucking...
Yeah.
Why are you Terra Blast and not Dazzling Gleam?
Lived on 1%.
Yeah. And then Darkest Lariat, yeah.
Does that ignore stat changes?
I'll be honest, I have no idea what that does. I don't think it has any extra effects. Darkest Lariat.
I'm pretty sure it does something.
Effect. Darkest Lariat inflicts damage, ignoring any changes to the target's defense and evasion. Okay. It does not ignore or reflect and abilities such as Sand Veil or items as Eviolite. Okay. So it ignores defense boosts and evasion. Which, okay.
Which I didn't have.
Yeah. Also, I forgot about this Golem. I love this Golem. Sturdy was a brilliant check to deal with a Spathra. And then the fucking Custap Berry to really fuck you over. Now, this is where I think you were really dumb. These spikes...
I was intentionally...
Do you really think not killing Golem is worth 2 spikes?
I had Blastoise in the back, but...
I know. But look at it this way, right? If you had killed Golem, who on his team could have killed you back?
Probably the Bundle.
Bundle was not OHKOing you. And even if it wanted to, it would have had to hit its Hydro Pump.
True.
Did you have any HP investment?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, how much?
Max
HP, no SPDF?
Max SPDF.
Max SPDF. Yeah, dude, do you want to know how much Hydro Pump was doing to you?
Fuck all.
47 to 55. So, in reality, you could have killed the bundle with D-Gleam, finished it off, and then look at this. Nothing. The only Pokemon that 2-Kos you is Bundle, but it has to hit 2 Hydro Pumps, and you could have gotten 2 layers of spikes up after killing Golem.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. As long as you know what I mean, and I that's the whole point of these videos is to help the lower players. That's why it's best. That's why it's so good for the B div players. It's to help them learn for the most part, and then for A div, it's mostly. I would say it's to get another player's opinion just in general. Honestly, I don't think it.
I didn't show off my Blastoise set this match. Unfortunate.
In comes Thundurus. Sucker Punch. Man, this Golem low-key fucked you up. It killed Klefki, Rabombi, Espathra, and
I'm surprised it did this much.
Remember, this is like a 1-point random Pokemon, right? Remember, kids, 1-point Pokemon, when used well, are as good as, like, any cool guy. Where the fuck is...
it is a 1-point Mon.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just trying to check if it was like 1 or 2, but yeah, it's literally 1-point Mon that killed 3 of your Pokemon and did half the Thundurus.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, anyway. Because, also, just another case of what I was talking about, if you had used Klefki to kill Golem, then your Thundurus would also be at max health right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Sucker Punch.
Yeah, which is something. You're also really lucky, not about the crit, but the fact that he was dumb enough to run Terra Fighting. I don't know why bro would do that.
Yeah, I think Terra Dark would have been better. But
yeah, there are probably multiple better like Terra types.
Or even Terra Fairy just to live a hit or something.
Yeah.
No idea.
In saying that, did that acrobatics matter? I'm assuming you're no item, right?
Yeah, I'm no item.
Yeah, so Garganacl, Thundurus.
This was max attack. Yeah, max attack, Thunderous.
And then it was Terra Fighting. Actually, that crit did matter, I think. A max HP 52 defense, which is the standard. Acrobatics does 25 to 31.
Did you put no item?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, this has an item. Okay, never mind, yeah. I mean, if it was like max defense, max HP, which it definitely could have been, to be clear, it definitely could have been, then it would have been a roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, okay, it probably didn't matter. Were you adamant?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was adamant.
It probably didn't matter, but it's still nice that he just chose a terrible thing. Because had he not terrored, your acrobatics did 13 to 15 if he did not terror.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If he didn't terror, he probably would have lived a acrobatics.
Man, he would have absolutely ate it. Again, it did 14 to 17 had he not terrored. And then I'm pretty sure he killed you back with, like, Rock Slide or at least Salt Cure 2 code. Yeah, he only did. How much did Body Press do? Body Press. No, yeah, Salt Cure did the most. Even. I think Salt Cure damage plus the curedness killed you.
Yeah, it probably would have killed me.
If not, you would have died the next turn. So yeah. Come on, dude. Why would he give you the boost like that? And what is this bundle's item? Thunder Punch was low-key kind of fire, actually. I can't lie, I kind of fucked with that. I don't know, I think after Garg, he kind of just gave up.
Yeah, I think he gave up at that point.
I do kind of think he just prepped really badly, though. It's really... You know what this feels like? It feels like he put all of his prep into Golem and then just threw random shit on everything else. Because, like, Boots...
Probably actually did.
Like, a Boots Hitmontop without Intimidate would have removed the setup. Yeah. Actually, no. You would have just outsped and killed it with Acrobatics. Never mind. I don't know.
It was... Yeah, this Thunderous was specifically for a default Sizzle, which it didn't come. So,
how much did Acrobatics or Thunder Punch do to that? Can't imagine a lot.
No idea. I'm hoping Okos.
Acrobatics, actually that does a lot more than I would have expected. For a max HP Sizzle, Acrobatics did 52 to 62.
Huh.
Which is honestly more than I would have expected. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, I don't think he prepped very well. I do not understand Terra Fighting literally at all. Genuinely, Terra Bug would have actually been better, which is really funny because that you can't say that about a lot of times, right?
Terra Bug.
Yeah, Terra Bug is very rarely better than anything, but genuinely, I think it would have been. I think fighting was really bad, just in general. Honestly, had he not Terra, I think it would have gone better for him in almost every way. When did he Terra? Why did he Terra? What was he doing?
I had a Blastoise.
Right, he did it to remove his grass weakness from Serena. Okay, look, that's fine and all. But there are better types to do that. You know what a better type is? Steel type. Like...
Yeah.
I mean, maybe then he would have been scared of gouging fire again, but like... I don't know, go fucking fairy. Because it's not like he resists, he just went to... like a neutral typing.
I had Blastoise for his Garganacl actually. To 1v1 it.
How so?
Because I had a Rest Talk, Body Press, and Defense.
Man, you know, you're kind of an asshole. But Rest Talk is so AIDS. All right.
But
Anywho,
use it.
yeah, I don't know. I think his Terra type was bad. I think his we didn't even get to
Terratype
see
is
Bundle
not
or
good,
now.
but um,
I also think he shouldn't have been Intimidate probably, and also should have been Boots Hitmontop. Golem was
yeah,
great. Golem was a
I
go.
think he just put everything together except for Golem, which he put most into,
Yeah, for sure.
most likely.
All right, well, let's move on, shall we? Next up, we have Drumknot as Disco World Destroyer going up against Bacchus, also known as not Hopes, what the fuck? Paris Leafeons, Jesus Christ. Today he's actually bringing his Sun team, which is crazy because he hasn't done that yet, I don't think.
Oh, I thought he had, but we'll roll with it.
I don't know. He didn't last week. I can't remember week 1. Maybe he did.
Oh,
Anyway, we have Terra Fairy on the Tornadus and Terra Fairy on the Umbreon going up against Terra Water on the Tinglu. Oh, no, what the fuck? On the Walking Wake and Terra Fire on the Venusaur.
Low-key Umbreon is just annoying.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think is actually really good into Bacchus's team.
Yeah.
Like he has like the 2 dragons mostly, but I mean he does have he has a few resists, but it just feels like if you have a good I mean like look at Primarina, man. Primarina is such an easy check to both Walking Wake and Roaring Moon.
yeah, with Primarina's typing, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of cracked. I love that Mousehold is here. I love that shit. That's great.
Yeah. It's pretty... I never seen this mod in action.
Really?
Well, in any, like, seasons that I've been in, I've never seen it used.
Fair enough. No, you definitely... did you never watch any of Derek's games in, like, one of the last 2 or 3 seasons ago?
Probably not, I don't remember.
Crazy. Alright, anywho, let's get this game started. Leading Tornadoes and Wake is crazy, low-key. Knockoff was a good play. Bye-bye Helmet on Annoying Dick. Treads is also a very, very good Wheezing check.
Good answer for Wheezing.
Yeah. And even, yeah, forces a switch, free rocks. Outspeeds for free momentum too. Prima, Lava Plume, does nothing even in the sun. Rain Dance right now. Sandy Shocks. That's speed, yeah. Psychic Noise. I don't know about Psychic Noise, man.
What was Psychic Noise for?
Venusaur, I'd be guessing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can see
Does anyone else get recover on this side? Probably doesn't. I don't see any recovery from thingy.
Well, actually, Roaring Moon gets Roost, but it's also a Dark type, so Psychic Noise doesn't hit it.
Yeah, true.
Anywho, he goes out to Umbreon, who takes a Volt Switch for freebies. In comes Venu, low key, Growth, Terra.
Toxic right now.
Oh, Thunder Wave. Why would you Toxic? Hello, it's a poison type.
No, I meant the Venusaur. To Toxic.
Nah, Growth is
The
way
Umbreon.
stronger. However, powering it is really nice. However, also
Chlorophyll Venusaur is actually quite scary.
Oh yeah, it's you know how you wanted the other speed boost mon because how you love your Blaziken? Venu in the sun is basically Blaziken. You use growth to set up and then you can kind of just win.
Kind of win.
Yeah.
But
however, he got parried, so not so cash money. I don't know why he used his treads like this though. I don't really get that.
Maybe he got Weather Ball? I don't know.
He should have definitely known. That's the thing. That kind of excuse doesn't really work in A division a lot of the time. Especially like when there's known threats like Venusaur, right?
Yeah, true.
And saying that, Tornadus can maybe check it. I don't know. If this thing's got Sludge Bomb, you might be in a bit of danger here. He swaps out. That's interesting. Why?
Maybe didn't outspeed it?
Not in Sun, though. Remember, it's Chlorophyll. It doubles its speed. So it did not outspeed it in the Sun.
Oh, okay.
I also don't know if it would have one-shot. Also, it's paralyzed. It did outspeed. Sorry. I forgot it was paralyzed for a sec. Wow, was that a Spec Sandy Shocks? That did so much damage. That did so little damage. I have no idea. Synchronize is funny when you can't actually synchronize.
No, it's not Specs.
No.
Always get the sun up, which is good.
Yup, free sun. This Roaring Moon is about to take a population bomb to the face. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam.
Jeez.
I say Mousehold can low-key just hit for absurd damage if you just kind of let it. I am concerned he's running out of a walking wake check.
Moonlight, okay.
What is this thing?
Oh,
does this
you
thing
can't
have
set up
damaging
rocks
moves?
anymore.
Okay.
Oh, it does have Toxic.
Yeah, it does. Okay. It predicts the switch to Venu. I like it. There's a Terrifier. Bleak Wind will no longer kill it. Oh, but the para. That Sludge Bomb would have killed it otherwise.
And
oh my god. No.
Remember now.
GG, well played. Now. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, Para's so annoying, man. I think I'd also give up at that point. Not like
I think that's the worst status to get.
Freeze is worse.
And Freeze, yeah.
Yeah, that Surf does literally nothing. However, he does have a Dragonite. That is not Boots Dragonite. Draco his ass right now. Ironhead.
Ironhead?
I mean, I understand
Draco.
It was Ironhead for the wheezing. Yeah, look at that. Did fucking nothing. Flip turns out for also nothing. Sends in Geezing. Psychic Noise. Yeah, that'll do some damage. Kind of unfortunate you can't two-shot it, but with Umbreon still being here, it's fine, you know?
Yep.
He was right to GG. Well played. This game is over. He can't break this team, honestly. And there's another annoying ass Thunderwave.
Wait, does he have Thunderwave and Toxic?
Yes.
Alright. That's the most annoying Umbreon set I've ever seen.
This is a banded Dragonite, alright. Jesus fucking Christ. Get powered, loser. Man, I should just start using Dragonite Choice Band Extreme Speed all the time. Look at that. Fucking hell. Unfortunately, not even close. Why would you Rapid Spin? Just for memes, I guess.
I think he just gave it up at that point.
He had given up like 10 turns prior. Where did he say that? Turn 19. So 16 turns ago is when he gave up.
I think that's the most annoying Umbreon set I've ever seen.
It doesn't. I don't even know if it has a damaging move, man. It's Thunderwave Toxic Moonlight. So fucking annoying. Foul Play would be the normal thing to bring, but who fucking knows anymore?
Oh, I'm versing this team this week.
Have fun. It's probably the best team in the league.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, moving on to our 7th game. We have Swiggity Swellow, also known as Davis, or Catalyst D, going up against Mesmerelda, also known as FC Bayern Munchlaxs, or just Mez. And here we have very scary Pokemon on both sides. I mean, Palafin, Bridge, Weavile, Lando, Rillaboom versus like Necrozma, Arcanine, Corviknight, the Sable, the Claude. Hell, even Molar is a piece of shit.
No Huluchos in this match is very interesting.
No, I can see it. Hulucha does not have a good time against both Corviknight and Clodsire and Sableye. And maybe Mola? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he has a good time this game, honestly.
Actually, you're right. I'm not sure what I'm talking about.
I mean, Hulucha just always looks good on paper, basically. But when there's Clodsire and Corviknight, I'm having a bit less faith. I mean, like, just, like, look at it this way. Roost, Rocky Helmet, Corviknight will 1v1 it, right?
Yeah.
Not to mention if it has Body Press or even, like, Brave Bird, it's Jover, fam.
It's over.
But yeah. Terra types are Electric Necrozma and Grass Arcanine going up against Psychic Hatterini. Poison Hatterini. I like how he puts Dark on all his Pokemon except for the Gremlin and the actual Terra Captains.
The Gremlin.
The Gremlin. Japan, yes. Anything cool in here? Parahaxim. Oh yeah, Mezcun, we talked about this. This Sableye stuff, it's gotta stop. If it packs him, I swear to God. Sableye is a gremlin and he needs to live a little, for real. I love it. This is a pretty good lead for Davis here. Oh, and that's really scary. And Gravity is really cool.
Okay. Yep.
Does this two-shot? Oh my God, he plots again. He flip turns. Low-key, okay, yeah, here, this was kind of dumb.
Scarf.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this was dumb of you, Davis, and I think you know that too, in hindsight.
Yeah, I think should have went for the damage when you just +1 on Nasty Plot.
That's +2, buddy.
Sorry, +2.
Yeah,
would have killed.
I mean, even if you did get to +4, I think it was kind of okay until you saw the Arcanine come in after the flip turn. I mean, it just kind of, what did you think it was gonna do? Did you think he was just gonna sack his one of his best Pokemon, or like I don't know. It's like Scarf Arcanine is a pretty solid set so often, and if he's getting the free switch into you, like he did that whole dance just to do that, and I feel like that should have been more obvious to Davis. I might be being a little harsh, but I don't know. Because even my thinking here, that is what I was thinking, is that it's either actually Scarf or it's baiting a Scarf. But I remember Davis saying, like, post-match that he didn't even think about it, which I think is not great from him, to BH.
Yeah.
Go Agnes. That was Lando, ladies and gentlemen. Shitmon, don't draft, lol.
He could have... I don't know why he didn't lead Palafin first.
It's very predictable and can like put you behind momentum wise.
Okay. Guess that was just the B division, I guess.
Yeah, in B division, it's not that bad to just always, spam Palafin. But like once you get, it's the same with weather. If you're using weather in A division, in B division, you're probably gonna have a really fun time and kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
However, in A division, that doesn't usually work as well. Because even, week... What are we in? Week 3 here. We just saw, Backrus, the Sun Team guy. We just saw him lose 4-0. The previous week, our Mr. Sun... What did he do? He lost 2-0. And then in week 1, he beat Lupus, right? So he beat one of the candidates for B division and then lost. So it's like, and that's the thing, Big Iron Boy and who was it?
Pig.
And no, not Warpig, Drum. neither of them are like heavy hitters either, right?
Yeah.
Like they're both good, but neither are like they're not the Sean or like the top tier threats, you know. So it's like they're good, but weather just isn't generally a great strategy at higher levels. And if you're doing the same lead if you're doing the same lead Palafin every single game, it's very predictable and it can put you at a really negative spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you got to do it when you can rather than always forcing it to lead. Damn, that knockoff fucking hurt. Damn, that poison jab hurt. That's the most damage I've ever seen a Clodsire do, I think.
Ooh, I think that's banded if he switched out.
I don't know about banded. Because didn't we just see it swap moves? Yeah. Slurp use high horsepower. Slurp
sorry, I didn't see it.
I've never seen a banded Clodsire. Also, we just saw its black sludge got knocked off.
Oh, no. I meant banded Rillaboom, sorry.
Oh. It could be. Although it also could have just swapped out because it didn't kill Slurp and Poison Jab killed it. I'm also realizing what this name theme is. When I read Slurp, I thought about what it was, but then actually just looking at it, Edna and Agnes, I don't know who Judy is. This name theme, it's based off Wednesday Season 2. Slurp is the pet zombie. What?
The anime?
What? It's a Netflix show. You know, the Addams Family?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Addams Family, yeah.
Yeah, it's Season 2 had just come out a couple weeks ago. So, like, Slurp is the pet zombie. Edna is the second main character chick, and Agnes is the third main character chick. Anywho, Knockoff didn't kill, and Poison Jab did. That's why he swapped out. Also, because it's immune to Poison Jab. Also, this is actually really good for him, low-key. Oh, look, even, the thing is named Wednesday. Yeah, it's...
The Addams Family, yeah.
Goodbye, Clodsire.
Crit. What's this? Focus energy? Or...
Yeah, focus energy.
Okay.
Spam crit.
Oh, Mirror Coat.
Mirror Coat. Mirror Coats again. Sub. Sub is actually really good, honestly.
Didn't break sub.
No, of course not. It's a fucking molar. It's got like base 50 attack, maybe less. Red card Fester is really fucking funny. Hits him with another nice Draco. However, that only helps so much. Flip turn. It is stamina. T-Bolt. That crit did not matter. Jeez. Now the issue is, what do you do about this this molar? Yep, there's another Mirror Coat. It's like you can't really kill it, right? Like, it's kind of a problem. Knocks off the Rocky Helmet is actually super fucking nice as well, though.
Yeah, typical Corv Knight set.
Yeah. Corv just doing Corv things, you know? And once again, it's back. What do you do against it? Like, Body Slam.
Brassy Seed Hattering, okay.
Honestly, it's just here to nuzzle. Yeah. Also, I guarantee Mez put Body Slam on a Mola just to be annoying and para something.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because in the last 2 weeks, bro has been unlucky with paras. It cost him one game and just annoyed him in the other game. So it's become funny. Hello, Wednesday Adams.
Store power?
Maybe. I like that they're both calm minding. Also, turning Terra Electric there is actually super good because it means he can't nuzzle you. Psyshock does hurt though. But you also have Morning Sun, so you're powered again.
Charge Beam?
That's the second Charge Beam this season. This week, I mean. I guess we have a name. Charging... I don't know, charging to success, charging to victory. Maybe charging to victory. That sounds fun.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, charging to victory. So, live that. Does Wednesday just win this now? Grassy Glide will hurt. Oh, it swaps out.
Okay.
Wood Hammer, yeah. Okay. That's the thing. Corviknight is just like the single best Rillaboom check. It just completely stops it at all possible situations, you know?
Mm-hmm. And this is...
And again, you just... we're back here again, gang. And he goes for the attack, and he actually clicked Miracle that time.
Oh,
but he got parried. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because that's the thing. But this is now just chipped far enough that it's okay. He subs again. Flip turn. It's only going to have 1% in when it comes back in on the rocks.
Doesn't Palafin just click Jet Punch here?
Nope, don't need to. Well, actually, maybe now it would have wanted to, but I actually think it's fine. Yeah, it can just out damage it. Honestly, I don't know if it was a good idea to swap out the Necrozma back then. For some reason, I actually forgot Alomomola had Regenerator. I don't know how anyone could ever forget that. It's what makes it such a piece of shit. Yeah, he just fucking forfeits at that point, which is fair, honestly.
Jeez, okay.
He didn't want to waste any more time. Because, there was no way that he could have beat Palafin.
Yeah.
It one-shot Arcanine, it one-shot Corviknight, and it might have taken a minute, but it would have gotten through Alomomola too, you know?
What was his last move? Probably CC or something.
Yeah, probably. It could have also been like Zen Headbutt or something for a Water Absorb Clodsire, potentially.
Probably.
I don't know. So yeah, here he gets knocked off. Does Banded Grassy Glide kill this thing? One sec.
I
can't
depending on the Necrozma's... Oh no, Prism Armor. I forgot.
So, according to this calc, this is just max HP Necrozma against max bulk Choice Band, right? It would have done 43 to 50. So, if it had max HP, no defense, then it would have lived Glassy Glide, and in which case, I think you should have just done it, because you killed Rillaboom, and then Palafin had to come in and Jet Punch you after that. But, well, actually, maybe it didn't even matter. He needed Necrozma to hit Palafin, but it couldn't even really do that. No, actually, I think this game might have already been over, because Grassy Glide plus Jet Punch. Low-key, Grassy Glide plus Jet Punch is probably enough to kill most Pokemon in existence.
Yeah.
Like, especially Banded Grassy Glide, right? Like, yeah.
Pretty sure my dinner is ready.
What's that?
My dinner is ready.
Oh, right, yeah. Do you need a pause?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we are back, people. I don't exactly remember what we were talking about. I do remember Grassy Glide plus Jet Punch killed Wednesday, and then Palafin probably still would have won. So I actually don't think it would have mattered. I mean, he ended up sacking Archelodon for Edna, but like even then, I think it maybe saved one diff, but in this system, diff doesn't even matter. So I don't think there was any point to it really.
Nah, I don't think so as well.
Yeah, that's the end of my conclusion. Mr. Davey has got this. So, yeah, moving on to our final game of the week. We have a boy, Darkly076, also known as Sydney Swannas or just Ziggy, going up against Ooga Booga, also known as Zigzagoon Goon Group or beyond. I love
O's in Ooga Booga.
I love Ooga Booga. It's my favorite. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. His team looks scary as fuck. Like, offensively, Sneasler, Latios, and Zarude. Defensively, Pekkaron and Tinglu. And Washtom kind of fills, like, the utility role, as it can be run, like, both ways. Like, it's always a strong Volt Switcher and Hydro and Willow and Pain Split. It's kind of an asshole. On the
I was actually mocking with Bailey
for this game. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I did it for this game. I've done it for some of his games this season, but I don't think I did it for this season. For this one, I mean. On the flip side, though, Raging Bolt is really scary if he can get rid of Tinglu. If he can't get rid of Tinglu, then he's up shit's creek without a paddle. However, he does have Quackable, and maybe Ogerpon can do it with, like, Power Whip, maybe? I don't know. Anywho, he's got Poison Terror, which I actually don't think I like very much. It is good for Sneasler. However, does that make it worth it? I don't know. Because
I think it was for the Petron to.
I mean, it would. Pekaron's
not get
toxic.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I think so. That's what he told me.
It's like okay, but then also making yourself weaker to Tinglu and Latios. Well, I guess you're not actually weaker to Tinglu, but it's the same amount of weakness. I don't know. And same with Lati. It, like, you remove your Dragon weakness to add in a Psychic weakness. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. It does help a lot with Pekka and Sneasler.
Yeah. I did surprise him with one Sneasler set, and that was Adrenaline Orb.
You know what? That's kind of fire. I fuck with that. Good job, Aiden. Who would have thought you'd have such a good plan?
He was surprised himself, actually.
Yeah, that's a very niche item that I wouldn't expect most good players to think of, let alone you. I don't think I've ever used an Adrenaline Orb outside of, like, shiny hunting in Gen 7. Yeah. So, yeah, Terra Poison, and then on the flip side we got Terra Grass Zarude, which, I mean, yeah, that's cool. Grass is good.
Powers up Power Whips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leading Zarude. He's really liked,
I guess Ogerpon is always a good lead just to scare him out.
I agree. The parting shot there was pretty funny, I think, actually. Tinglu's here to set some hazards. He swaps out to, Quackable. Quackable's going to be the only real thing that can stop Ting. Yeah, look at that. 50%. Beautiful. That is literally fantastic. He continues to hazard stack.
Yep.
Ogre cannot, as he also continues to hazard stack. Malignant Chain kills Ogerpon. Okay. Well, that's a nice...
I reckon he should have knocked off, I think, instead of spiking again.
He doesn't have any removal is the thing, though.
Doesn't Rotom get defog?
It did in previous gens. I don't think in this gen, though. I think it lost it.
Huh, okay.
Did you Google it?
I thought it might... no.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were doing.
No, I just think in my head, if it gets thingy...
1 sec, I'll check. And the answer is no. His entire team has... His entire team has no hazard removal. Not that he didn't even bring it. He just doesn't have it, which is crazy, honestly. But yeah, I didn't think it had it. It does in Nat Dex, I believe, but not in Gen 9.
I think you're right about Nat Dex. I'm pretty sure it gets
defogging that Dex.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, so I understand the one for it because it is 25% for every switch, which definitely adds up. I can. Well, that's the thing as well. Knockoff would not have done a lot. It would have gotten rid of the black sludge.
Yeah.
But the thing is, any special move will kill Pekkaron anyway. Pekkaron is not very good Spadef side, you know what I mean?
Plus, the Oakmon will die anyways when it switches back in.
Exactly right. So honestly, I think it was kind of fine. Now this.
Oof.
This miss mattered a lot. However, I am curious if he needed to do that. Raging Bolt. Thunderbolt did 64 to 75. Low-key, I think he probably should have just done that. He says happens here, but I remember him being very, very annoyed later on about it.
Annoyed, sorry.
Yeah, annoyed. Yeah, Luster Purge does nothing, but Luster Purge is a very good move. In comes Wash Tom. Fake Tears is really interesting. I'm kind of here for that.
I was kind of interested in Fake Tears as well.
I don't know why he went for that. I guess he was to stop Pain Split, but no, because it was at full health. Why would you... I don't know. I don't rate that. I think he should have gone for literally any attacking move that wasn't that.
Yeah.
Going back into Quack here is fine, though, probably. Oh, yeah, Whirlwinded out. Okay. Greninja is actually arguably best case scenario, I think. It forces the switch. Grass Knot is pretty good, I think. Never mind, it does literally nothing. Gunk Shot also does literally nothing. Will-O-Wisp is fine too, though. Like, it is a special attacker. Man, why is he just... He's just doing nothing. What are you doing, Zig? Okay, now you switch out. That's the thing. You're 32.
He just let take damage.
Yeah, and it didn't really accomplish much. Like, with the Spike, Rocks, and Burn, how much will that do? Like, if he switches it in, how much will it do? It's 12%, 6%. I think it'll do, like, 20% between all three conditions.
Yeah, I think it will live one.
Yeah, it'll live one, but it can't take literally any other move.
Yeah.
Again, Fake Tears is interesting. Jirachi is special here, I think, considering it has Fake Tears, so that's fine. Again? Why again?
He could just Volt Switch out.
Well, that's the thing. Just, okay, once is fine, but just attack it next time. What? Ziggy, what are you doing, man? Yeah, okay, that happens.
Huge.
Oh, it's Choice Band. That explains a lot. Yeah, now this Pekkaron's going to do nothing. Yeah, spin... Yep, there's the knockoff that you wanted before. Now he's alive.
Oh,
he's alive, but he can't do anything.
Why would he flip turn there? It's gonna die anyways.
My guess is his last move was CC, and so it was either flip turn or knockoff. And having he was gonna do literally nothing with knockoff, and having a sack can be useful for momentum and stuff, would be my guess on his thought process.
Yeah, okay. Sacking.
However, honestly, I think he shouldn't have even bothered doing that. I think he should have just gone straight to Raging Bolt, probably. Yeah.
I'm surprised that lived.
Yeah, well, the 1%, right?
Draco kills.
Yeah. Sure does. Yeah, now he's sacking the Quack so that he can get into someone else safely. And that someone else is Greninja. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I did nothing. Do you have Water Shuriken, buddy? Oh, you know what? That also fucking works. You are dead now, though. Landorus T. That doesn't really help you. Yeah, ow. U-turn really does hurt him, though. That's nice.
You're gonna fake tears again?
Apparently not. He's gonna die to a Landorus. He's gonna let
swap out.
Landorus die. Oh, he recovered and not killed him, but he just outspeeds and kills him anyway. I think Ziggy's like actively throwing. I remember telling him not to be so hard on himself, but now that I'm rewatching this game, nah, dude, what the fuck were you doing? I remember him complaining about like if he didn't.
I think it was about this Latios.
What's that?
I think it was about this Latios he was talking about. I'm not sure.
No, because what he was complaining about for the most part that I remember was him saying that if he didn't miss the Draco on Pekaron, it was a completely different game, and that Hazards fucked him, and that if it wasn't for the Pekaron, he could have gotten the Hazards off, which is true. However, if he didn't keep switching around like a maniac, like, again, I know this is like the end of the game, and hang on. Sorry. I know this is like the end of the game, and it arguably barely mattered at this point anyway. But like, okay, you kill this Sneasel, that's nice, cool, and then you get Luster Purge. You just U-turn again. I don't expect you to have much else. You have Jirachi. That's okay, cool. Now you can like Iron Head it or something. But then you just leave again to accomplish nothing. All you do is kill your Landorus and make Jirachi take even more hazard damage. What was the point in any of that? What was his best case there? Best case is literally what happened. He got an Intimidate off because he either died on the switch or he died the turn after. You know what I mean? Like, why did he do any of that? And now he's too low. I mean, it might have killed him before, like when he was at, what was he at? He was at 37. It might have killed him here, but he at least...
Yeah, it might.
Could he have lived? I don't know.
Maybe after the burn damage. Probably not.
Maybe not after... Definitely not with the burn, I'd say. But he could have at least maybe gotten an attack off had he lived normally. Jirachi. According... this is a very special... Do you have his set by any chance?
Bailey's team?
No.
No, I don't think so. Let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm checking if he sent it last week. Yeah, he did. Okay, I have his set. So yeah, he was max HP, max Spadef. He very, very easily could have... Why was his only... Okay, his moves were Psychic Noise and Flash Cannon. That's cool. Why not Flash Cannon? Why not Psychic Noise? Is neither killed, but fuck, man. So he did live.
At least click Psychic Noise so it doesn't recover.
Yeah, so... He did live the Draco, by the way. It did 20... It did less than that, actually. Hang on. What was his nature? Was he even plus? It was calm. That's... Yeah, plus Bedef. So, the Draco Meteor did 26% maximum. And he could have... Flash Cannon did 26 to 31. And Psychic Noise did 12 to 14. So, he wasn't going to kill it. But he could have at least gotten enough damage off that Raging Bolt could have thunderclapped it, or... Like, if he Psychic Noised and then went to Bolt after killing Jirachi, he still had Landorus, he still had, 40%-ish Raging Bolt. I don't know. At the end of the day, it probably didn't matter. I think it was too little too late. But it's just... He just swapped around for no reason and then was complaining about the hazards. Like, don't get me wrong, the mist did suck, but he just also didn't play well, I think. Even this Greninja, what was he doing with this Greninja here? Like, okay, he swaps to Rotom, you see your Grass Knot does nothing, he burns you expecting you to swap out, which, I mean, is maybe fair, but also, he didn't really have any good switches, I guess. But then, why does he go from Grass Knot to Gunk Shot to Dark Pulse?
It basically
basically revealed your moveset.
Yeah, what set did he have? He was Expert Belt, Hasty, Max Special Attack, Protein. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like he was better off switching out to Landorus, probably. I mean, even then, it was a risk with... It was very risky regardless. Maybe Raging Bolt, because Raging Bolt's fairly defensive. Low-key, if he didn't Terra, it would have been really good as a check. But low-key, Rotom was actually pretty bad for his team. But was it worth Greninja? I don't know. And he also just was really way too into this fucking fake tier set. And why would he I guess the reason he would Psyche Noise is because he didn't have... His other move was Flash Cannon, which wouldn't have done anything to the Rotom. So, I guess... But then even, like, here, he did it a second time? Why would you do it a second time, man?
Yeah, he should have just attacked.
Yeah. Or... I don't know. It just... At every point, it felt like he did nothing. I don't know. I also think this Rapid Spin was never going to work. I can understand hoping that your opponent messes up and going for it. That was his like best play at the time. But even here, had he like, okay, the Rapid Spin didn't work, cool, switch out. Switch out right now. Why, like, you know knockoff, hell, even a crit won't kill. And if you want to have the chance to Rapid Spin in the future, you need to be able to get Quack in. So go to your special attacker, either of them, honestly, but probably Bolt, and then get Draco off again. It's gonna kill whatever comes in, probably. Yeah, everything was low enough that a Draco would have killed whatever swapped in. I mean, if he missed a second time, then that's really unlucky, because it's 95% accurate, right? But, like, I don't know, man. I feel bad. He did get... I mean, he didn't... Oh. That's the thing. He did get unlucky once. He missed one move. Everything else was just mediocre play. Was Ogerpon really worth only using it as a spiker? I mean, Ting Lu and Rotom were both such major problems, and they would have been less so had you had Ogerpon. Hell, even Zarude would have been more easier.
Honestly, I think 2 lasers of spikes is enough than 3.
Yeah.
He could have just clicked some other move on Ogerpon.
Yeah, I mean, again, why not go into your Bolt earlier into the P.E.K.K.A. or hell, even Jirachi? I mean, it's not that you're like a max HP, max Spadef. Its Shadow Ball will not do a lot of damage to you anyway, right?
No.
I don't know. It's frustrating. Because yes, the hacks, it made a big difference. He is right. The game was entirely different had that not happened. However, you then didn't play well the entire rest of the game. I don't know.
Yeah.
GG regardless.
Yep.
My document died. Okay, there we go. Some pretty close games overall, to be honest. Well, actually, a lot of them... We had 2 4-0s, 2 2-0s. Wow, that's funny. 2 1-0s, 2 2-0s, 2 3-0s, 2 4-0s. Huh. That's kind of funny. I fuck with that. Yeah. So, the only people we still have at the top of the leaderboard are Beyond and Josh. Which is kind of crazy, because Josh, he's not a bad player, but... Second is surprising for him, in saying that he has had the easier end of schedules. Followed up by Sean and Lance. This is Davis, Swiggity Swellow.
He got replaced.
He got replaced, but not yet. That's 2 weeks from now. Yes. Yeah. So this is Davis. Swellow. Perfectly done. Fuck. Never mind. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of the mainstays in the top 8, like beyond Sean Lance, Davis, Mez, Drum and Albie are
the usual
like
players.
kind of supposed to be there. Me somehow being the gatekeeper to fucking the top 8 is really funny, I think. I actually, like, I've had the hardest
And
schedule.
all of us at the bottom are 1 and 2.
Yeah, all of us here, but that's the thing. My schedule's still so fucked. Out of these top 5 players, I battle all top 5 of them. Like, what the fuck, man?
Good luck with that.
Like, and I still have the best diff outside of the one guy who got a +6 from a forfeit win. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm the same diff as you.
Yeah. However, who did you battle again? Me and...
You and Mez.
Right. Who was your third opponent? The one you had this week?
Lupus.
Right, yeah. Which, let's be real here, me and Mez are not as hard as Sean and Davis. And then Lupus is, well, Lupus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more impressive for me to be in the same div. I'm a whole, like, RPI ahead of you, 5.1 to 4.1. That's really funny, actually. And then somehow Zygarde is still just sucking dick, I guess. I say Zygarde. I don't know why. Washtington.
ZY.
Yeah. I don't even know why I put ZY there, because he doesn't even use that anymore. It's Potato Z. There is no Y. I don't know. I don't like... Whatever. And then Warpig... Well, he replaced someone who was 0-2 and then lost 1-0 this week, so we can't be that mad at him. But I would not be shocked if he still makes, like, top 6 even with this start. However, his current rating is 3.4, which is pretty rough, I think.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed. Not that you're that much better at 4.1, mister.
Yeah, mine's not that great.
No, and it's still, like, I know that this looks like you're not still likely, but you and Lupus are still the most likely to drop. All Zai needs is 1 win, and he's above you. And Warpig, well, he's Warpig. He's gonna get, like, 5 more wins. Maybe 4, but the point still remains.
It's good to keep winning games if I want to stay in A for now.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Anyway, that is all for today, everybody. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.